On today's Designing Spaces, we look at services to help you create your own high-performance home. Get the popcorn ready. Tips for bringing your dream home theater to life. Stylish solutions. How custom area rugs can provide that trendy touch to your living spaces. Buying or selling a home shouldn't cause worry and stress. We ask the experts for advice. Can't find the time to keep on top of your landscaping? Turning to the pros will have lawns looking luscious. In the market for new furniture? We find solutions for any style or budget, plus lots more. Time to design. You've decided it's time to purchase a new home, or maybe even a plot of land to build your dream home from the ground up. But there's some things you need to think about before starting.
So when a home buyer is approaching the purchase decision of a new home, it's a lot more to it than just the price of the home, similar to the way a buyer might approach the purchase of a vehicle. In buying a vehicle, you're not just looking at the sticker price, you're also looking at the miles per gallon, for example, what it's going to cost to operate that vehicle. And you can look at a home very much the same way. It's not just about the mortgage payment, the taxes and the interest, but it's also about the utility costs, the maintenance, and other things like that. There's a system that exists throughout the entire country called the HERS rating system. It's an acronym, HERS, and HERS stands for Home Energy Rating System. And it is a way to basically put a miles per gallon, an MPG, on a house, so that you know you've got a national standardized program that enables you to understand how energy efficient that house is. Building a high-performance home helps to reduce those energy bills, the utility bills, what it's going to cost to operate that house, but also the comfort, the durability, and especially the health of the air, the indoor air quality. And rather than just using the typical plywood or OSB that most builders use, we use a zip R sheathing, which basically helps to ensure a tight building envelope and also a well-insulated building envelope.
Ensign Building Solutions provides services to create your own high-performance home.
Ensign Building Solutions is a complete design-build company that is also a high-performance builder. In a home, you have a framing system, and an insulation system, and an HVAC system, and a roofing system. And all these different systems have an impact on one another. So building science is the study of how those systems have an impact on the energy efficiency, moisture management, and indoor air quality. And the strategies that we use in design-build construction is a comprehensive approach, taking all the different factors into consideration, making sure that we're not just focused on the efficiency of a home, but also of the quality and the durability of that home, and comfort as well. Building a high-performance home begins with a thermal envelope. So building a tight and well-insulated thermal envelope is where high-performance building begins.
When you build a tight house, it's particularly important to bring fresh air into the home through a fresh air ventilation device.
So this is an energy recovery ventilator, and this provides balanced ventilation, which means that you have one side doing exhaust. At the same time, it's bringing the outside fresh air into the HVAC system, so you can bring fresh air in a controlled manner.
Your home is your safe space, where you spend countless hours with family and friends. So shouldn't you make sure you're breathing in the cleanest air?
We are spending a lot more time indoors than we ever have, but the amount of time we're spending, this is air that we're breathing. We want our homes as our largest investment to be a place that is a haven. It's a place of comfort. It's a place where we know that we can be conscientious about the air that we breathe. We're not going to be taking any indoor air pollutants, any contaminants that are detrimental to our health.
Ensign offers a wide range of services, from mold remediation to fire restoration, to keep your home clean and beautiful.
Ensign Building Solutions, as a building science company, does do design, build, and custom home construction, but we also offer additional services that help us to, I think these services help us to be a better builder. Within Georgia, the building to code minimum requirements, most homes are in the neighborhood of about a 75 to 78 HERS. And this home in particular that we're showing today is approximately 46, a HERS 46. And that basically means that this home is about 30% more energy efficient than the standard code-built house. Ensign Building Solutions builds homes that are beyond code minimum requirement. There are third-party verification programs such as Energy Star and Earthcraft House that show the sustainability of a home. These programs have an added list of requirements that builders must meet in order to be able to qualify. And what that means for a home buyer is that they're going to have a home that is not just more energy efficient, but more comfortable, more durable, and really go towards sustainability and reducing the energy usage of their home.
If you're looking to build your own high-performance home or looking to clean and purify the air in your home, visit ensignbuildingsolutions.com or see this segment again at designingspaces.tv. Welcome to Atlanta Home Theater.
Scott, Jennifer, hey, how you doing?
Hey.
Good, Lucas, how are you?
I'm doing really
Good to see
great.
ya.
You know, today we've got Designing Spaces with us, and I can't wait to just have everyone see your showroom and even see one of the homes you've been working on for a few years. But before we get there, why don't you introduce who you are and what you do?
Atlanta Home Theater is a home theater, home automation, home entertainment company. We're mostly known for our global installations across the United States and in 7 other countries.
Well, I think what we're most excited about is right there over your shoulder. This
we got
is
here?
called a multi-sport simu-theater because you can do golf, you can do soccer, archery, hockey, you can do laser shot.
So this is just the tip of the iceberg. Why don't you show us other cool things that we can do in our home?
Excellent, let's go.
Okay, so we're standing in one of the many theaters at the Atlanta Home Theater showroom, and we're gonna try to capture some of the details and decisions that went into designing this.
Behind this 200-inch screen, we have 3 7-foot tall, $40,000 a piece speakers and 2 refrigerator-sized subwoofers laying down under the screen. There's a surround speaker behind every panel, and there are speakers in the ceiling across the coffereds.
Jennifer, the theater is obviously a very important part of one's home. What do you do in your design process?
This theater is unique because it actually submerges down into the ground. We dug down to create a stadium seating experience so that guests have the feeling of submerging down into a theater experience. We wanted to create a mood of a castle or a royal feeling, but also make it cozy.
So of course, Atlanta Home Theater even spends the time to design the theater entrance. Why is that? Why do you spend time poring over these details?
A home theater entrance is the beginning of the home theater experience. And this particular entrance is mystical and fantastical. It started as a small clay sculpture and was reproduced from a 3D printer to create the Beyond, which is the name of the theater. You want to see something cool?
I would love to.
Oh.
But you cannot see it yet.
Sorry.
This is reserved for a later reveal.
Well, thank you so much, Scott and Jennifer. That was a real treat. Now, you've also been talking about this special client project for a few years now, and it's
5 years.
5 years, and it's finally come to conclusion. So could we please go check that out?
We'd love to show it to you.
All right, let's go do
Let's
it.
go.
Jennifer, I can already tell that this room is gonna feel and look different than the rest of the house that we just walked through, and that's by the door. So can you tell me kind of what went into the design of this door?
In this case, we needed to find a transition from an antique environment into a completely different eclectic environment. The size and grandeur of the door, which is fashioned of common walnut with a wax shellac, tells you there's something pretty special on the other side. And it begins with these antique, amazing handles. And then as you transition into this environment, you begin to see contemporary shapes and design here. This theater is Art Deco meets neoclassical. It has a lot of interesting elements that blend. One is that it's rustic. It has an industrial feel and also some natural elements. And its overall tone is sort of fashioned to be masculine, representing the caliber of the system that's in here and the power. But it also has fine fabrics, crushed silk, and gold leafing to add those feminine high notes. This sophisticated curtain pops with the color of the acoustic panels. It's made of crushed silk with fine fringe, and when it is down, it actually looks like it will draw, but it rises and collapses like an Australian shade. This is rare onyx. It's backlit with LED lights to add additional ambiance in the room, and refined edge on one side with a natural edge on the other, again bringing together the old and the new.
Tell me about these seats. That's a great segue, because these don't look like normal leather seats.
These are Fortress seats, custom designed to the client's color and liking. They do have illuminated cup holders, and each is fashioned with a pillow that represents every family member. This divine acoustic panel features a kind of eggplant purple, three-dimensional fabric that's playful and contemporary. It meets up with torched bronze, which is set in the millwork of an actual frame taken from an art gallery.
So Scott, I know we're just scratching the surface with the design elements, but why don't you tell me something about the technology side of the room we're sitting in?
Due to the size of the room, we weren't required to put quite as much power and speaker size into this theater as we were at the Design Center, but the performance is absolutely the same.
The theater isn't the only room in this house that's smart.
Okay, Scott, so you've told me that this house can adapt to the owner's needs, from the door locks and the lights and the shades, which sounds cool, but it also sounds complicated.
See, that's the point of an automation system, is to make sure that everything is as simplistic as it can possibly be.
Okay.
So when you come into the house, the instructions should be nothing more than, here's your system, show me how to operate it. So if I want you to change the thermostat, what would you do?
I would guess I would tap comfort.
That's correct.
Here. This is the first time I'm seeing this.
That's correct.
And here we go. Every zone of the house, you've got a different thermostat. You can control the theater
That is
from
correct.
up here.
Everywhere in the house.
That's incredible.
What is it?
How do you like it?
It's great, Grandpa!
The end? No, it's just the beginning. For more information about Atlanta Home Theater, visit atlantahometheater.com. And of course, visit us at designingspaces.tv. Are you looking to bring your space from dull and boring to exciting and trendy? It's time to call Delos. Delos has a number of customized area rug solutions to make your home uniquely yours, with an online outlet featuring interesting textural area rugs in an array of colors.
The key to great design is, of course, capturing the essence of the space, but also I think it's equally important to capture the spirit of the client themselves. It is very important to create these intimate spaces by the utilization of custom rugs.
Delos Rugs provides the perfect marriage of technology, craftsmanship, and artistry.
We wanted to have more control and more input, so we found a technology that allowed us to modularly put designs, colors, and different yarns together.
When we're talking about the craftsmanship, we're looking at detail that the human hand and eye can achieve beautifully. And then the artistry of an interior designer that is working with a client, we will help you bring that vision to life.
Kate, Delos' lead designer, carries around an inspiration notebook of ideas and loves creating collections that tell a story. Kate is designing a collection named Heartland with patterns that invite customers to reminisce or to even imagine what a childhood would be like on a farm.
Whether it's through a literal or abstract interpretation, we can take these sort of ideas and create unique and one-of-a-kind rugs for our clients that celebrate stories of connection and roots, what they do and what they love, where they've been and where they're going.
Delos is located in Georgia.
Our first collection that we are launching of our own, we have decided to name it Heartland because we feel like launching something that really capitalizes on our Southern roots is kind of the best first place to start.
Delos believes that creativity and customization allows individuals to be true to themselves, all while believing that we should be true to Mother Nature.
Our primary fiber is 100% New Zealand wool yarn. We also use a 100% recycled, sustainable yarn called Econyl.
It's 100% regenerated nylon, and it does meet commercial wear standards, and it has a beautiful saturated color.
So now you're inspired to create a home that you love and love living in with area rugs. Let's start the design process with some tips from Atlanta interior designer Bill Musso.
I think a rug can really make or break a room. Oftentimes we start with the rug as the inspiration and then take either the color palette or the overarching design scheme from that and then build upon that. I think when someone is looking for a rug, they need to consider what room it's in, what kind of traffic that room gets, do they have pets?
It's time to visit Delos' website to check out their outlet or to get inspired to start the custom process.
The interesting thing about our outlet is that it will be very on trend, and we will keep coming out with new trend-based collections.
Delos will give your home a designer touch that will make your guests inquire. For more information, visit their website, thedeloscompany.com or designingspaces.tv. The home buying process. What a headache, right? Wrong. If you choose the right team, home buying can be the most exciting thing you'll ever do.
The whole process, especially home buying, should be exciting because a lot of times it's a life change for the individual. It's a first home, it's a new family, new city, new community. So it should be exciting because it's a new chapter in many people's lives. The importance of having a real estate team behind a buyer or seller is that, buying or selling real estate is really a very complex transaction. Great thing about having a team is we've got specialists that help with this journey through the entire process.
For over 20 years, Dan and Jill Petersen have been helping people buy and sell homes in the Atlanta community.
So Petersen Partners came about, I was busy enough to start to hire someone else to help me. It just seemed natural for us to join together and start our own business. We both come from family-run businesses, and it was easy. A few things that we do that I think are a little bit different than the competition is we actually show areas of town that clients are interested in. So we may show parks, we may show horse farms, we may show areas of shopping. I have been known to get on a trampoline with a kid and do a bounce off. Anything that we can do to make it a little bit more fun.
It's the 21st century, and that means advertising your home has changed. When it comes to buying and selling, you need a real estate agent with an expertise in online marketing.
So selling in today's market, home sellers have a lot of different options, and many times they don't even know what their options are. You can either be more of a reactive marketing or you could be more proactive in marketing. Putting a sign in the yard, listing it is a reactive way of marketing. But we go out and find buyers. So we're getting our clients' homes in front of people that may not be looking exactly where their home's located or exactly in the price range they're at. So we're able to actually expose their home to a much larger audience.
So from a marketing standpoint, I think our marketing team is the best. They're really looking for different avenues to get in front of buyers and sellers at all times. It helps buyers come to us, it helps sellers come to us, and that is really a match made in heaven. So if we've got buyers coming to us and sellers, we can really find the marriage that works for them. We have 3 different support staff that work on our team full-time. We have a social media person, a marketing person, and a closing coordinator. They are following up with lenders on a regular basis, attorneys on a regular basis. They're just questioning, hey, are you sure you don't want a survey? Are you sure that this inspection is on time and going through correctly? So they're always on top of it for us when we are out showing homes in this crazy world. So there are days that we are showing homes from 9 to 6. And for having somebody in the background that's just watching the paperwork really makes a difference.
Life is supposed to be fun, and so is the home buying process. If you're ready to buy or sell in the Atlanta area, visit petersenpartners.com or watch this segment again at designingspaces.tv. When you look out of the windows at your lawn and garden, do you wish you had a green thumb or a bulldozer? Take a look at these landscaping ideas. Using a professional landscaper can bring your vision to life. They work with you to recommend and decide which plantings and designs are best for your space that will not only be beautiful, but also last a lifetime. Let's learn some tips and tools of the trade from the local experts at Michelangelo's Sustainable Landscape and Design.
Sustainable means being able to be maintained. And when we design a landscape, we're going to design it with the proper materials, whether it's the plant material or the stone material, that's going to be able to, last the homeowner a lifetime. Once you do a plan, you can then work on that project in phases. And a lot of times clients like to do projects in phases. For example, the one we're here working on right now with Myra Dean. Her project has been, 3-4 phases to completion. And so it allows the client to really get what they ultimately want while working on it, within the budget that they have set. And some of our award-winning designs have actually been designs that we didn't just do all at once, we actually did in phases.
What drives the team's vision? Working with you to get to the root of how you want to use the space and designing the oasis you've dreamed of, where family memories are made.
Well, as a landscape architect, when I meet with any customer, the number one thing I talk to them about is kind of what their scope, what they want to enjoy, how they want to live the space is what I want to make sure that it works for them.
A lot of times clients will come to us and they'll want a patio, which is hardscaping. But they're not really thinking about the landscape around it. And oftentimes if you just do a patio or a wall or even a fireplace and you don't do anything around it, it can look just really barren. It's stark, very just cold. Wrapping the hardscaping with some beautiful plant materials, some colorful different textures, it can really just soften everything up and really just bring everything together. So it just really makes that hardscaping, that entertainment area, just feel more homey.
One of the great things about working with Michael is he was able to provide plants, shrubs, trees that bloom various different times of the year, which is wonderful because we always have something blooming, something beautiful to look at.
We like to be a support for the customer and make sure that we give them everything that they're looking for and need, and we strive to be there for every question they have.
When you work with Michelangelo's, you get more than an education and a partnership. You get a guarantee.
What Michael does is if there are any plants or bushes or any of the landscaping material that kind of die over a period of time, they'll come back and replace them for you at no charge. So that's very budget friendly for people who are concerned about the investment that they're making in their home landscaping.
We offer everything from full landscape design, hardscaping, softscaping, which includes patios, walls, fireplaces, fire pits, all sorts of plant material, annuals, perennials, irrigation and lighting.
Working with Michelangelo's has been a wonderful experience because it actually has improved our standard of life. It's such a beautiful backyard to be able to spend time with our family, time with each other, my husband and I, time with friends, family, enjoying this beautiful backyard that we worked so hard to put together and invest in.
For more information and inspiration, visit the design experts at Michelangelo's at landscapesandmore.com and be sure to visit us at designingspaces.tv. Don't you wish you could find stylish and durable furniture without spending a fortune? Here are some tips on how you never have to settle for less.
Georgia Furniture Mart's been in business now for 34 years. We're so blessed to have had a great relationship with the community of Atlanta. Some of the unique things that make us really special is, first off, the size of the showroom. We have over 130,000 square feet of beautiful furnishings in this store. We dwarf any and all other furniture stores in the Southeast United States. Second off, we don't consider that we're just in the furniture business. We literally believe we're in the life improvement business. And when you filter through that filter, you truly have a great relationship with your customers. The third thing that makes us special is this showroom is truly one of the most high volume furniture stores in all of America, which means we have the ability to bring those prices way, way down, never overcharging, always giving tremendous values.
The inspiration behind any room decor starts with you. The experts at Georgia Furniture Mart can help you decide what your heart desires.
We literally represent all of the beautiful style categories that a person could want, from glam Just a tremendous selection, to traditional, to modern, to transitional, anything it takes. We have tremendous selections in every single category. So even when it comes to farmhouse, we have a beautiful, incredible category of just farmhouse and bedroom, dining, living room, all of the different categories to make your home beautiful.
Mike has some ideas for designing the perfect living room.
When it comes to your living room, you know we all live really fast-paced and busy lifestyles. And in the living room, one of the hottest categories that we see going on today is reclining furniture. Yesteryear, reclining furniture wasn't so attractive and pretty. Today, the styles are absolutely beautiful. And at Georgia Furniture Mart, we don't have 4 or 5 sets. We literally have 50 sets of beautiful reclining furniture. And that's the way to bring about relaxation and comfort and life improvement.
And who doesn't love the perfect master bedroom?
At Georgia Furniture Mart, the bedroom is one of our most favorite rooms to help people improve their lives. The bedroom's a place of love and intimacy and a place where we spend most of our time and need the greatest amount of relaxation. From mattresses to the bedroom styles, we have it all. Literally over 80 beautiful bedrooms to help you improve your life.
When it comes to kids' spaces, it's all about fun.
With respect to kids' rooms, Georgia Furniture Mart realizes that both the parents and the children have a common goal, a place for the kids to call their own, a quiet place, a place to study, a place to do their homework, a place to rest and also entertain their friends and play. So with that in mind, Georgia Furniture Mart has over 40 beautiful kids' rooms to choose from.
And since your dining areas are a family gathering space, Mike has some ideas here too.
And families come together around the table, enjoying meals, sharing stories, sharing their lives. And so Georgia Furniture Mart has expanded our selection of dining, from the kitchen to formal dining room sets where the families can truly gather, with over 80 beautiful dining room sets in every category, soup to nuts, from contemporary to traditional to glam to farmhouse. Georgia Furniture Mart has it all. We've never felt that just doing business the same old way that everybody else does is adequate. We operate through love and respect, uniting and bringing people together, and we truly believe in giving back and improving people's lives. Live beautifully today at Georgia Furniture Mart.
Want to know more about how you can live beautifully with the help of Georgia Furniture Mart? Visit gafurnituremart.com or designingspaces.tv. For more information on anything you've seen on today's show, or to be a part of the show, go to our website, designingspaces.tv.